let's do another one of the ones that I can actually do quickly. The vocab videos. And this one I remembered earlier today as I was trying to think of words for a particular situation. And no, this word doesn't match that situation, so I'm not going to describe that. But this word always confuses the crap out of me every time I remember it, because it doesn't sound like it means what it actually means. So, without any more ado, nonplussed. And because it's so confusing, I'm going to say the actual definition so that hopefully gets connected. And now I'm trying to remember it word for word, but I think I'm going to have to paraphrase what I read moments before starting the video, and that's the reaction when a person is so shocked, surprised, disbelieving of what they just experienced that they don't know how to react. They're nonplussed. So you could say, John was nonplussed when the UFO flew from high in the sky to just a few feet above him and hovered. I think that is a correct use of the word nonplussed. So if you're worried about getting it confused in your head, maybe you want to stop the video here, because now I'm going to talk a little bit about how that makes no sense to me at all. So, correct definition of nonplussed is that a person is so surprised that they can't figure out how to react. Now, for me, with the prefix non in there, it just makes me think about the not part. So, like, if you told me the word plussed meant what nonplussed means, and that nonplussed means you're not that surprised, that would make sense to me. But that's not the way it is. It's backwards. And I'm sure somebody who knows the etymology and what its previous language was, and what its meaning is in that language, and so on, I'm sure that person can explain it, and I'm quite sure it all makes sense if explained to that level. But right now, when I hear the word, what I think is that the person is not reacting much. They are nonplussed. And unfortunately, that seems to be how people think it is used. There's apparently, if you Google it, if the definition of nonplussed, like the second definition is listed as informal, so slang use, common usage, something, in the United States specifically, according to that search, it does mean to not be put out, does not, it refers to someone who is not driven to react excessively. Yeah. So anyway, there's my roughly 5-minute video. Nonplussed, one more time for good measure, means person who is nonplussed is so shocked, surprised, disbelieving that they don't know how to react. Thanks for listening. I hope that was interesting, and hope you have a good rest of your day.